Hello and welcome to WHSH TV. Thanks for joining us. I'm Zach Guthrie and with me is Kaylee Morrison. Coming up on today's show, Project Outreach hosted a successful career fair yesterday in the junior high gym. We will have some highlights and we will talk to Mr. Barnard in the guidance counselor's office for more information on the students to prepare for the final month of school.
Plus, in sports, we will recap this week's NBA playoffs and recap the baseball games this week. Plus, we have a big concert coming up Saturday night at the Moose. We will talk with Nashville recording artist David Ball.
All that and much more. It's Friday, April 28th, and you're watching WHSH TV. Welcome back to WHSH TV. The countdown is on for the final days of the school year at Washington High School. The countdown wall is up in the senior hallway as we prepare for the final month. Students should be meeting with their guidance counselors to make final adjustments to their schedules to make sure they are ready for next year. Seniors should also make final arrangements to make sure they have credits they need. We sat down with guidance counselor Tony Barnard to discuss hot points what students should have in place for the final days ahead.
In Indiana, the Core 40 diploma is the normal diploma that the state would like for students to receive. It requires 40 credits, combination of math, science, history, English, and of course some electives. There's also the Academic Honors Diploma, which is 47 credits. And it's just all those courses from before, plus some additional higher level math, English, science, foreign language, fine arts courses as well. The best thing that seniors can do in their final month is just continue to work hard and finish the year strong. Some students are striving for that Academic Honors Diploma. They have to keep their grades up to at least C's and above. It's always good for them to keep working hard. Many other seniors just have to make sure they pass their courses. And it's easy to get distracted late in their senior year. There's all kinds of things going on, prom, graduation, but in order to get to that graduation day, they have to pass those classes that are required.
If you have not done so yet and need to make some final adjustments, be sure to visit the guidance office next week for an appointment. Project Outreach here at WHS, along with the Daviess County Leadership class, hosted a career fair yesterday on the campus of the junior high gym. Students and community members were invited to gather information from local businesses and area colleges to help prepare for their future. The event was well attended throughout the day and was a great opportunity for both students at WHS and the area businesses and community. WHS career counselor Waleed Maroof was one of the organizers for the event, and he was told WHSH was very pleased with the very successful year event. Hats off to Waleed Maroof, the career counselor here at WHS, and his team of volunteers for a very successful event.
Project Outreach Washington was a really good event. We had a lot of students interacting with career professionals and educational opportunities around the state, so it was a really good opportunity for all, and I was happy that we could have such good turnout. Project Outreach Washington was a really good event. We had a lot of students interacting with career professionals and educational opportunities around the state, so it was a really good opportunity for all, and I was happy that we could have such good turnout.
This Saturday night at the Moose Family Center in Washington, a big show is planned to benefit the Chuck Harmon Little League. Nashville recording artist David Ball will perform one big show beginning at 8:30 p.m. Proceeds from the night will go to the league for the upcoming season. Ball told us he always looks forward to coming to Indiana for a show.
We play a lot of shows all over the country, but I always enjoy getting up there to Indiana. It's just so nice and relaxed, And we did a record. I used my band. We did a record. It's called Sparkle City, which I grew up over in South Carolina, and it was kind of a little bit of that kind of sound. That's a big part of what I do. Although I lived in Texas, for a number of years, and now I live in Troop Aid, and they just do a great job. And he was a veteran of the Navy, so he knows what they want, what they need, and he gives it to them. And I can't say enough about him. So we'll be selling some stuff for the Operation Troop Aid. All the proceeds go to that organization. They're like us. They keep it simple, and all the money goes to the troops.
The Grammy Award-winning Ball had a string of hits of the mid-'90s, including the #1 single, Thinking Problem, and his tribute to the troops with Riding with a Private Malone. Tickets are $20, and limited number of tickets will be available at the door tomorrow night. The night will also feature a silent auction with all money raised along with the Little League. Items on the auction block include the autographed Tyler Zeller Celtics t-shirt and an autographed guitar signed by Ball, autographed items from the legendary Chuck Harmon, and many food certificates and other services donated by businesses in the community. The doors open at 7 and the bidding will start then until the show intermission. Keep going. Teacher David Harmon continues to raise money for the Washington High School weight room. He started a campaign a few months ago, and although several great donations have been flowing in, Harmon was extended his campaign through the month of May and tells us a little more.
The GoFundMe page is we're trying to raise money for the Washington High School weight room, and the purpose is because it's outdated, it's overused. So the goal is to raise $35,000, and that's a start replacing the equipment, some updating, painting, and possibly build a storage area for special equipment for certain training. Basically, it's been posted on Facebook, but if you can't get on Facebook, basically it's been shared throughout Facebook. But the way to donate or to get money, we're also set up an account in the high school athletic office, and they can write checks there and to donate to the Washington High School weight room donation rather than go to the GoFundMe page.
If you would like to give donations, it can be made to the athletic office. A GoFundMe Facebook page has also been established to help raise the money. Coming up after the break, we will have a quick look at the weekend forecast, which includes rain, unfortunately, plus we will tell you about some happenings coming up this week at WHS. You're watching WHSH TV.
This new dad is picturing a tree house in the sky, but he's ignoring the instructions. Good luck, big guy. His kids know that he's building without a clue. Never been so good with nails and glue. Now we're trapped inside a box. I hope mom knows what to do. Oh! See, you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
So who's going to do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice. And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
We couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know wherever you are.
Welcome back. I'm Kaylee Morrison with a quick look at your weekend forecast. Currently, its temperature is around 70 outside with cloudy skies and a chance of thunderstorms. This weekend, there's a flash flood watch on Saturday with showers and thunderstorms likely. Otherwise, it's going to be mostly cloudy skies with a high near 81. Following Sunday, there's a chance of showers and thunderstorms once again for a complete washout for your weekend, with mostly cloudy skies otherwise and a high near 80. Total rainfall amounts for the weekend could be up to 4 inches. That's your weekend forecast. I'm Kaylee Morrison with WHSH.
Okay, so what would you bring to my company?
What do you need?
I need problem-solving skills.
I got through high school without a car, a phone, or a computer.
No college degree, though.
Not yet, but life's taught me a lot, and I'm ready for more.
Well, you're not the typical kind of candidate that I hire. But you are exactly what I'm looking for.
Your company could be missing out on the candidates it needs most. Learn how to find a great pool of untapped talent at gradsoflife.org.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
Welcome back. With summer coming up, a big concern is making sure students who rely on the cafeteria throughout the school year can continue to enjoy nutritious meals when school is not in session. Eben Lips is the head catering with Sodexo Food Services here at the school, and he has organized a summer lunch program for students and parents to utilize over the course of the summer. Lips told us the program is open to any school-age student up to 18 years old. Student meals are free, and parents can join them for $2. The meals will be available in the high school cafeteria during lunch hours when school wraps up. For additional information, you may contact your student's school for the full details. With prom weekend now in the books, in this week's Hallway B, we went out to find out students' favorite memories from the weekend. So what was the best memory at prom?
Well, walking out Grand March with my date.
My best memory's got to be rolling up in style in prom.
I had a ton of fun at post-prom. Post-prom was pretty cool.
So, Grub, what was your best memory about prom?
This one song came on. I think it was called Shots. Everybody just went freaking crazy. I was getting grinded on. It was awesome. Great time.
Probably all of it, except for my date.
Probably being honored to be out there on the prom court with being a candidate.
So, Jose, what was the best memory about prom?
All the booty.
So how's it feel to lose, Zachariah?
So, Dylan, what was your best memory about prom?
Being with you, man.
Oh, I really respect that. The Washington High School Art Department is hosting a special art exhibit this weekend. On Saturday from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., the exhibit will be on display in the high school cafeteria. Madison Orchard is one of the students involved and gives us more details.
We're going to be selling and displaying art while doing activities. We're going to be doing tie-dye, and we're going to do this cool marble effect thing with cardstock, shaving cream, and food coloring. It's basically a thing, it's family-oriented. You can bring anybody. Children are really welcomed. It's going to be fun. Take home your own art and stuff like that. It's this Saturday, which is the 29th. It's $5 admission, and that you can do, if you pay $5 to get in, you can do all the activities for free, and then if you want to do them again, you have to pay a little extra cost, which is just like $1. Our teacher, Mrs. Strange, she assigned us a thing to get art out into the community, so we decided to have an art show, and we're going to be donating all the proceeds. It's going to go back into the art department since Miss Peachy and Mr. Wilkins, they have to pay for everything out of their pocket. So we figured it'd be a nice little way to help them out while simultaneously having something to do on a boring Saturday.
The exhibit is not going to be free. It's going to be $5, and we will be open to the public tomorrow. The radio TV class here at WHS is very excited about a new toy we have available now to add to our equipment to offer even more options for video. Thanks to a generous donation from the Knights of Columbus, we are now able to capture aerial views in special events like a car show and other community happenings with the new drone. Alan Brown is a volunteer with our class and will be training us on the proper usage of the drone and how to capture the best possible footage from up above. On behalf of all of us here at WHSH, we would sincerely like to thank the board members of Knights of Columbus for their generous donation. Coming up after the break, Gage Latham will be in with this week's sports report. You're watching WHSH TV.
I'm a teacher. Let me tell you what I make. I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and frustration a tool, not an obstacle. I make working hard seem easy and giving up impossible. I make an old subject feel like a fresh thought and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more. What do you think it would be like to teach? Chances are, you have no idea. Teachers today are breaking down obstacles, finding innovative ways to instill old lessons, proving that greatness can be found in everyday places, and that you don't need to be famous to be unforgettable. That's what it's like to teach.
The average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
Good afternoon. I'm Gage Latham with WHSH Sports. The Hatchet baseball team continues to roll with the Run Rule Conference win over Mount Carmel on the road. Tuesday night, Hatchets will return to action hosting Southridge, winning 17-3. On Wednesday, it was a makeup game with Bar Reeve where Washington picked up the 11-3 win. Hatchets are now 12-1 with the road trip to Boonville tonight. The Indiana Pacers season ended Sunday in a loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers 106-102. The Cavaliers completed the sweep in one of the closest sweeps of all time, as each game was tightly contested. There's speculation that the Pacers might be open to trading Paul George for the right offer. The Washington Wizards got by the Hawks last night in the NBA playoffs 103-99. Washington now owns a 3-2 series lead in the best of 7. Series continues tonight. The Boston Celtics claimed a victory over the Chicago Bulls 108-97. Tyler Zeller and Boston are now back on track and now lead the series 3-2, with Game 6 coming up tonight. The San Antonio Spurs have moved into the second round of the NBA Western Conference playoffs, and it will be the Toronto Raptors against the defending champions, Cleveland Cavaliers, in the NBA's Eastern Conference semifinals. The Spurs eliminated the Grizzlies 103-96 in Game 6 at Memphis, and the Raptors downed the Bucks 92-89 in Milwaukee. The Cleveland Browns needed just about everything when the NFL draft began on Thursday. They made defense their priority by taking Texas A&M defensive end Myles Garrett, making him the first Aggie to be taken first overall. The Bears moved up to the number 2 slot and grabbed junior quarterback Mitchell Trubisky of North Carolina. Trubisky became one of the most Coveted signal callers in the draft after throwing for over 3,700 yards and 30 touchdowns and just 6 interceptions for the Tar Heels in 2016. The San Francisco 49ers made their selection after swapping picks with Chicago. The Niners took sophomore defensive end Solomon Thomas of nearby Stanford with the third choice. That's sports. I'm Gage Latham for WHSH TV. We'll be right back after this.
This new dad is picturing a tree house in the sky, but he's ignoring the instructions. Good luck, big guy. His kids know that he's building without a clue. Never been so good with nails and glue. Now we're trapped inside a box. I hope mom knows what to do. Mom! See, you don't have to be perfect to be the perfect parent.
Thousands of siblings in foster care will take you just as you are.
So who's going to do what?
I'll pack the dead batteries.
Great.
I'll only put what I don't need into a duffel bag.
Perfect. That's totally unhelpful.
No problem.
Meanwhile, I will try to comfort everyone by speaking in a calm voice. And who is going to handle supplies?
I can forget to do a list for us.
Thanks, pal.
We couldn't be any less prepared. I'm proud of you guys.
Talk to your kids about who to call, where to meet, what to pack. Visit ready.gov/kids for tips and information.
Welcome back to WHSH. I'm Kaylee Morrison, and here's a look at your extended forecast. Through the Middle East and the Great Plains, there is severe thunderstorms possible, as well as a low-pressure system moving out towards the east, and some rain down in Florida. Towards the west, there's heavy snow around California, and some more rain around Washington State. And yeah. Currently, there's a slight chance of showers for the rest of the day and thunderstorms. Tonight, there are showers and thunderstorms likely throughout the night with 1 to 2 inches of rainfall. This weekend, there is a flash flood watch and showers on Saturday. And Sunday, there's some more chances of showers and thunderstorms, all highs around 80. Let's look at your weekend outlook. I'm Kaylee Morrison with WHSH.
Thanks, Kaylee. On behalf of our entire team here at WHSH on the campus of Washington High School, we would like to thank everyone for watching. Have a great weekend, and we will see you next week here on WHSH TV.
Here's to the things that can keep us safe. Those we use all the time with hardly a thought. Those that are silently standing by to save our lives. And now, those that we carry with us everywhere we go. Many mobile devices will now bring you wireless emergency alerts, real-time information directly from local sources you know and trust. With the unique sound and vibration, you'll be in the know, wherever you are.
Okay, so what would you bring to my company?
What do you need?
I need problem-solving skills.
I got through high school without a car, a phone, or a computer.
No college degree, though.
Not yet, but life's taught me a lot, and I'm ready for more.
Well, you're not the typical kind of candidate that I hire. But you are exactly what I'm looking for.
Your company could be missing out on the candidates it needs most. Learn how to find a great pool of untapped talent at gradsoflife.org.